Hi everyone, my name is Victor and I'm one of the authors of Technit.com. Today, we're going to continue with our Learn Linux from Scratch series and we're going to be talking about using Wildcard in Linux. In our previous classes, we've talked about the asterisk wildcard and question mark wildcard. We've talked about what globbing and wildcard is. So in today's class, we're going to be looking at using the square bracket wildcard and the exclamation wildcard. The square bracket wildcard is used to match a range of character, including numbers. So the range of characters can be A, B, C, D, E, or you use A to E. This is in lowercase. For the uppercase, you can also have A, B, C, D, E, or you just use A to E. And for numbers, for example, you can have 5, 6, 7, 8, or you just use 5 to 8. And for the mixture of both uppercase and lowercase, you can have A to Z in lowercase and then A to Z in uppercase. And for the mixture of uppercase and lowercase and numbers, you can have A to Z in lowercase and A to Z in uppercase and 0 to 9. Don't forget the square bracket is used to match a range of character, including numbers. So we're going to be looking at this with examples. So in sys module slash sys slash module directory, if I want to list all the directories that ends with the numbers 4 and 6, all I have to do is use my normal ls-ld command and use the square bracket because I want to list all the directories that ends with 4. I include 4, comma 6. Then I close my bracket. Don't forget that I said all. And you know that when we're talking about the asterisk wildcard, asterisk matches all characters. So this command will list all the directories that ends with numbers 4 and 6. If I say numbers 4 to 6, it's going to be 4 to 6, or I say 4, 5, and 6. But now I just want to list all the directories that ends with number 4 and 6. So it's going to be numbers 4 and 6. And you can see the directories here that ends with numbers 4. You see here? You see here numbers 4 and number 6. To list all the directories that have numbers only, all I have to do is I'm going to use numbers 0 to 9, and I said all that have numbers, so I'm going to make sure that I use my asterisk in both ways, and I make sure that 0 to 9 is in the middle of two asterisks. We also talked about this when we discussed using the asterisk wildcard. So this command will give me all the directories that contains or that have numbers in them. To list all directories that start with U, V, W, or X, my command will go this way: U, V, W, or X. So I can do U, V, W, or X, and I can also do U to X. So I want to make sure that I do it in a very smart way. So I think U to X is better. Then I'm going to remove one asterisk. So meaning that list all directories that start with U, V, W, or X. So you can see that all the directories must start with U, V, W, or X. So this is how you use the square bracket wildcard Moving to the exclamation mark wildcard, this is used to exempt a match or filter in the square bracket wildcard. So to list all the directories that don't contain A to X from the start, both uppercase and lowercase. You know, I explained earlier that A to X can be used for lowercase and A to X can be used for uppercase. So what we want to do now is to list all the directories that don't contain A to X. We want to exempt A to X, both uppercase and lowercase, from the start of a directory. So from the start of a directory, I'm going to add my asterisk here, and then I'm going to use my exclamation mark, meaning that every directories, both uppercase and lowercase, I want to see every directories that don't contain A to X from the start. And I use my enter key. So you can see all directories that don't contain A to X from the start, both uppercase and lowercase in this sys module directory. So this is how you use the exclamation mark wildcard. Remember, it is used to exempt a match or a filter in a directory. So if you say, I don't want to see this numbers, I don't want to see this character in a directory, then you use the exclamation wildcard. So this is how you use the both the square bracket and the exclamation wildcard. Thank you for watching and please subscribe to this channel. Bye for now.